you're going to see a house transformation that is completely changed the whole interior. Let me bring you in.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, come in,
I'm
Raymond.
so excited to see.
Yep.
Oh, I think there's something in the lights that you did here too, right?
Yes. Because when we removed the wall, there was actually really an eyesore, ugly looking beam up here. So what we did is that we actually do up a false ceiling, and I had proposed, let's put in a simple light hidden inside, and all you get is the glow. And it's actually nice. You don't see the light fitting at all.
I see.
Come on in, Raymond.
Okay, let's take a look. Oh, what's this one? Very nice.
So this is the place where the 45 degrees wall used to be, and the 45 degrees door was actually here. Exactly. So we took it up, opened up the space, straightened this, opened up the kitchen, and proposed this window because as a family they do a lot of heavy cooking. And there was, later you'll see, there was even a storeroom in the kitchen originally that was removed. Right. And you can see how open and bright the kitchen is today. Yes. And it's actually...
Oh, hi Nick.
Hi.
Sorry to disturb you.
And honestly, by opening up, it has brought in a lot of the natural sunlight, thus improving the energy of the whole place. And this place here, this is one space that we are kind of proud, myself and the owners themselves. There's actually a hidden column inside here. And the owner, both husband and wife, are avid cyclists. And one of their main requirements was where to hide their foldable bicycles.
Oh, just hang it at the balcony lah.
Well, they wanted, originally was at the balcony, but it was taking up space and an eyesore. Nick's request was he wants easy access when they come home from the door,
right,
and somewhere nearby. And this is what the ultimate result
is. No kidding. How can you hide two bicycles inside here?
Exactly. And right behind there is actually a column.
Right.
We wrapped this cabinet throughout the column, and as a family, they wanted a lot of storage space.
Right.
That's why you see this tall cabinet here.
Right. Oh, that's a very good idea, by the way.
Where it's actually designed to look like a feature wall, where inside here is actually a shoe cabinet.
Oh, let's take a look.
Okay. Here you go.
Nice.
Very nicely done up.
Wow.
Very
so
neat
many
and tidy.
Shoes.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
I would say not your typical shoe cabinet.
Yeah. Gotta be very tall, I guess. Yeah, the men's shoes are up there.
Yeah, so the rest are all a lot of storage for books and all this. Sri is an avid book reader, partly due to the nature of her job. Right. Balcony was eventually converted into a study area for both of them. And I actually proposed using this credenza here to create a separate space from the TV area and this area, creating a passageway. And the original TV wasn't actually there, it was actually on this side.
Oh, okay.
We actually took it up, and I recommended putting the TV on this side so that you separate the entrance space from the family area space.
I see.
And even like coming back to this column, you will see actually how storage space has been created.
Nice.
This is a dummy door. It's actually...
What's a dummy door?
A dummy door looks like a door when it's closed,
uh-huh,
but it's actually a dead panel.
Can you open it?
It can't.
Oh, I see. That's what you mean by a dummy door.
Yeah, to an unsuspecting person, they probably think this is a cabinet door.
Wow, then Siri will be thinking that there's a lot of storage, huh?
Yep. Actually, this is a storage space.
Right.
There's one directly behind.
Okay.
Over this side, the column is actually here.
Right.
And over this side is a display cabinet.
Nice.
Yep. So this is the living area. Again, a lot of storage. Top on the wall and the bottom.
Are they dummy storage as well?
No, they're all live.
For real?
Yep, they're all for real.
Okay.
You can actually open up.
All right.
This console here, cantilevered, is actually a drawer set.
I see.
Live drawers.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this part, the credit goes to the owner. They wanted to tilt 45 degrees or at a tapered angle, and I said, yeah, go for it. Experiment and be daring, and I think the end result is nice.
Yes. Let me just take a look at this area.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is how they will be watching the television.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So what else is over here that I should look at?
Well, this space here especially, this was not deliberately done this way because there's actually a column inside here. And when the walls from here to here was removed, this was the original entrance to the kitchen before.
Oh, right.
So we opened up this wall, did the entrance here, did a L-shaped cabinet with an island separating from the family area, entrance and the kitchen. And this became the brand new entrance into the house.
Nice.
Okay, so that at least it's this the beautiful thing about this cabinet, well, actually what it does is it separates the whole space. And this one, because Sri is a collector of all this, and Nick,
The wine chiller.
NTS in wine, so we put it here. And because of the column, another storage space was a fluke that suddenly appeared at the back here.
I like this, the window thing here.
Yeah, it's nice.
It looks really good. Can I take a look at the kitchen if you don't mind, Jan?
Sure, please.
Yeah.
Help yourself to some food if you want.
Thank you.
Yep, so
Oh, nice towels.
we went through, Nick, Sri, myself and Chang, we went through a lot of discussions, especially for the kitchen, created a storage, and I encouraged both of them to consider doing drawers because, as humans, we age, and when we get older, squatting down is not very comfortable to the legs.
Like, what's the alternative?
So the alternative is going for drawers.
This is not a drawer?
This is a drawer,
Oh,
a deep drawer, and you pull everything towards you.
right.
And to maximize space, even this is,
Oh, wow.
this is
Okay.
done this way where you can have access to both sides,
I see.
and the rest are all drawers.
Okay.
And
cool.
even this, Nick, you must see this.
I'm Ray, by the way. Nick is the owner.
Sorry, Ray. this is nicely done with hidden drawers. Okay, so
Okay,
you
okay.
maximize for all your utensils, and even this false look like false drawers.
This. I like this.
Because Sri does a lot of heavy cooking, so this is very practical, and this was specifically done for her needs,
I see.
where she can have access to all her condiments, the bottles,
Yeah, perfect.
cook and put it back here. So you don't have to move around very far.
Okay.
And they didn't want any more cabinets on the top.
Oh,
So, of course, the tiles I think are beautifully selected by Sri.
yeah, I
Credit
totally
goes to
agree.
her. And I had proposed some shelvings here because you can't get much space here. So
Yeah.
the best is actually go up.
Yeah, I think it's a good sacrifice for storage. It looks really aesthetically
Yeah.
beautiful. Yeah,
And
and
that's-
over here would be the storage, right?
Yeah, these are all strictly storage cabinets, top hung cabinets.
Right.
So you maximize space, and I think this part is nice because of the separation, and at least you don't put up cabinets here that eventually will end up looking heavy. But Raymond, there's one cabinet I want to show you.
Yep.
Next to the fridge, because the beams here, this is an ordinary tall storage cabinet with drawers.
Okay.
But the beautiful thing is that this is dead. We actually maximize the space on top because of the beams. And there's another beam at the back. And over this side, you should look at this. This cabinet is designed basically because Nick does a lot of the housework.
I can see that. Yeah.
He's the man of the house, so this
Yeah.
cabinet serves his purpose.
Right.
But the beautiful thing is, because of the beams here and the depth, somehow we managed to get extra space, like drawers.
Wait, can I take a look at that?
Yep.
Where do you get that from? Okay. Oh, that's
So this space appeared out of the blues, and we even have another space here
oh, right.
where
Oh,
Sri could actually put all her works, her covers, and
yeah.
even additional space here.
Perfect.
So this was again, like I said, a fluke, a blessing in disguise.
Right. And this thing is a dummy wall.
This is a dummy panel.
A dummy
This
panel.
is part of this cabinet here.
All right. Yeah. Okay.
And even this kitchen cabinet, because as homeowners, they had a very specific request, which is not very common, where they actually needed two sinks. One an ordinary sink and one with a deeper sink.
Oh.
This sink here is basically a utility sink that backs up as a double function, not only to the kitchen but also to the laundry area. And where this beam is, there used to be, would you believe there used to be a storeroom here?
No. You knocked it down, eh?
Yeah, I proposed that, hey, knock it out, knock it down, open up the space, and what you see here are completely storage. And as Nick mentioned earlier, this is strictly to serve ironing.
Oh!
Okay, for ironing purposes and all this. Now,
Oh.
the ladder that Nick mentioned, that's how the ladder is hidden.
Nice.
Yep, so a lot of it is
Oh,
just...
you hit everything, huh?
Yep. Wasn't easy, but we managed to achieve it with a
Yeah.
lot of trial and error.
Your carpenter also very good, huh? Can deliver
Yes.
whatever you all want to do, huh?
Actually, a lot of the credit goes to the carpenter, to be honest.
Yeah, Mr. Ong, you very good.
So these are all storage space.
Hey, I like that, I like that.
Okay, you see, open up.
Yeah, that looks like a sliding...
Because in the old days, a lot of carpenters just kill off that space there.
Right.
So these days, thank God to all these piano hinges, which is a common stuff, we can actually maximize the space here,
Awesome.
which actually ended up, they actually got more storage space than they anticipated.
Okay.
So even this is a storage cabinet. So everything here, this
Right.
is basically a storage cabinet.
Yeah, you're very humble. Everything also by luck come out one, you know.
Yep. And even this here, the washing machine used to be here outside the wall.
Uh-huh.
So this one here became this way because for two reasons. One, there was a pipe on the floor here. It's a water discharge pipe. We decided to leave the pipe work around it. And this was tapered not for aesthetic purpose, but basically to separate the kitchen space from the utility space.
Right.
And one of the primary reasons why it's tapered is because to allow space to walk around.
Yeah, I was very impressed when I first came in. I saw this. Yeah, and I thought that the plants over here was a good touch.
Yeah.
As well.
Softens the kitchen.
Yes. Yeah, that's what we recommend in our articles. Have you been reading our Redantz articles?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And honestly, Raymond, when I had proposed this angle here,
Yeah.
both Sri and Nick were rather yes and no, because not something that's common,
Right.
but eventually we did the marking on the floor and turned out to be good.
But
And
this was the one that caught my eye when I first came in. I was thinking, wow, okay, that looks like entry into another room. And it actually really looks like another room when you open the cabinet.
yeah, you know the beautiful thing about this kitchen is,
Uh-huh.
kitchen is one thing, wait till sunset. This window
kidding me.
is $1 million window today because you get a beautiful sunset here on a good day.
Right. Okay. Nice.
Mm.
That's a good view. Yeah. All right. Oh, see, what else can I see?
Come. Like this area, this arch is original. Okay, we retain it. And Raymond, to be honest, previously here was just a low cabinet and a top hung cabinet. And this was where the door used to be into the toilet.
This what toilet? I don't see any toilet.
This is actually behind this door is a common toilet.
You kidding me?
Seriously,
Was there a
it is.
hidden toilet?
Yes, it is.
And how do you open it?
There you
Ooh, that's cool, man.
So
Wow, this the guests will have a tough time looking for a toilet. Yeah.
So what you see here,
Right.
there used to be a sink inside here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, because of these old pipes here, we decided that since we broke up this wall here, got rid of the door, transferred the sink from the toilet to this portion.
Right.
Eventually, it actually opened up the toilet space.
I see. Nice.
Yeah, and then we managed to create even a toiletry corner here. There's a pipe inside there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Toiletry corner. All right.
And even the light is hidden.
Oh,
And because the
yes.
tiles are reflective, honestly, when you have reflective tiles, you can actually use the reflectiveness of the tile to enhance the lighting of your place.
Oh, something to note. Okay, this
Because
one
it
was in my
reflects
articles.
light. Yeah, that is why you don't see any lights on the
That's
ceiling.
why you need to watch our videos. Okay, all right.
So
yeah.
this passageway, again, the issue was storage.
Right.
So I had proposed a storage cabinet here, and one thing we realized that unknowingly none of us noticed when we removed the main door and the 45 degrees wall, the door to the master room became very obvious. So both Sri and Nick were not very comfortable with it. So eventually they asked me what can be done, and I told them, hey, look, make an L-shaped feature wall here, creating a separate entrance.
Right.
So this was the ultimate result. The door that goes to the master room.
see.
Only
Can we take a look?
telltale sign is actually the door handle.
Okay.
Yeah, come in. This is the master room. Simple, nothing too elaborate. So even the toilet was totally renovated.
What's the two lights hanging down, draping from? Is that
Those are the
decorative
bedside
or-
lights.
Oh, okay.
Should be this one, I think.
Wow. Okay, I see.
Oh, it's
some
apparently
lights.
it's on remote.
Okay.
Yeah, there is some lights
one
there.
green and one pink. Okay.
Purple actually.
Purple. Okay. Yeah.
So very simple, and there was a beam up there, so they were not so comfortable. So we just used the drywall to flush up the wall itself.
Right. Okay. So this would be the toilet.
That is the master toilet.
Okay.
Nick specifically requested for a curved shower screen. Credit goes to Cheng. She managed to find a specialist for this.
What is this? Oh, my
It's a
shower
shower
screen's
screen.
not like that.
Very uncommon, right?
Yes. Interesting.
Mm.
Can you just I don't know whether it
Sure.
can be seen. How does the curved thing work?
It's a double door, double curved door.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I don't
There
know
you
whether
go.
you can see the arc, but yeah, it's not exactly moving the usual way.
Yeah.
Okay, well done, well done.
So there's
Okay.
two
Didn't
sinks.
know that
in
was
the
even
toilet.
possible. All right. Okay.
So next door is the son's room.
Okay.
And the
I
daughter's
don't know whether
room.
we can open it though.
I think should be. Oh, it's locked.
Locked. Huh? Okay.
Oh,
right.
the sun is inside.
Yeah. Never mind. It's okay. I'm sure it's as beautiful as the rest. So what else?
I think basically that's about it, Raymond.
Okay.
Yeah. So Sri is also a collector of some old furnitures, which we were very grateful to our old carpenter who managed to get his specialist to restore it. So you'll see some of these old furnitures around the house.
I mean, Redantz also does restoration.
Yes.
Okay, something I didn't
Our
know.
carpenter has a specialist team for this.
I see.
Very old senior craftsman.
Oh, it
and
looks
I think
like what,
it's
refurbished.
refurbished. Yeah.
Nicely.
Looks beautiful. Very well done, honestly.
Yeah. I like it.
Even this table, Nick used to be posted in Philippines.
Right.
He had actually brought this in from the Philippines.
Right.
Table in the center was cracked quite badly, and he actually wanted to throw it away.
Right.
And we told him, hey, look, it's a beautiful piece of table. Why throw,
Right.
So we brought our carpenter in. They had a look at it. And today this table is salvaged. It's not wasted. All they had to do as a family was to buy new chairs.
Wonderful. And it matches too. Very well.
It does, yes. It certainly does.
Okay, can we just hear from you what do you enjoy most about this project?
Well, in all honesty, I believe that from a designer's point of view, as what Sri and Nick has mentioned in the earlier interview, it is very important that they are good examples. They did their homework. They knew really what they wanted. And again, a lot of stress went into storage. It was a no compromise thing. I have to admit a lot of time also was taken, but eventually each meeting, each discussion was never a wasted moment, but a very, very fruitful time spent. And the end result is that what I'm grateful as a designer is that, yes, they gave me the requirement, and they also gave me free hand to a certain extent to counter propose. And I'm proud that eventually I actually got more storage space than they had anticipated. And the overall look, they were very flexible to allow me to come in and say, go for this, go for that. Why not consider alternative? Because to me, being a designer for such a long time, I believe in alternatives rather than being one-track mind. And you can be a designer, but as a designer, you should be open to listen to the client, at the same time giving ideas.
Hey Nick, is it okay if you just come by and just give a few words about Jan? Yeah, recommend our friend.
Yes. What's the question?
Okay, well, this is the owner of the house, yeah, Nick?
Hi, I'm Nick.
Okay, so we want to know what you think about Jan. Huh?
It's one of a kind. First of all,
Freehand drawings.
when I told you that when he drew his freehand, it's like his jaw dropping because he drew it facing you and it's in 3D. It's like wow. So you can visualize. He articulated his drawing very well in front of you, and that gives you an idea what exactly is he talking about. So you can understand what he's talking about visually. Yeah.
And for me, because I've always am proud to say I'm an old school designer, and I don't compromise on being very detailed in my drawings, especially on the carpentry drawings.
Yeah. And he's pretty good at lighting and sound as well. So he gives free tips and free advice on how the lighting should be, and sound and all. So in fact, we went around scouting for things, the Ubik tube for the power, and we went to look at some speakers as well. But in the end, I didn't took his advice. But because I went carousel, I bought something even Nakamichi speakers.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, well, thank you very much. Okay, we're going to wrap up the interview now.
All right.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Raymond. Bye-bye.
Bye.